Hey, this is Amy from Spunky Dogs, and this week's video is 3 tips to teach your dog to fetch. Tip number 1 is to use 2 identical toys, or at least 2 toys that have identical value to your dog. With 2 toys, you avoid having to chase your dog down to get the toy back. You always have a toy. It's also helpful to pick 2 toys that your dog already likes and is interested in. Tip number 2 is to throw the toys in opposite directions and only a few feet to begin with. Think like you're throwing them back and forth down a hallway. The way we traditionally see fetch played, the dog stands out in front of you and you continuously throw toys basically at them and in the same direction. This gives the dog no reason to come close to you or bring the toy all the way back. In your dog's mind, it makes sense to stand quite a ways back from you so that it can see which way the toy is going. By throwing the toys in opposite directions, your dog gets into the habit of dropping the toy at your feet in order to chase the next toy. And because your dog is always looking up and seeing you throw the next toy, this keeps your dog engaged and working faster, less thinking around. Our third tip is don't chase, charm. Anytime you're preparing for off-leash work, you have to keep in mind that your dog will have the choice to interact with you or to interact with anything else. So while you're training this, win your dog over. Convince them that you are fun to interact with. Once the leash comes off, that will be your biggest tool. In this case, we want to charm our dog with play. Every time our dog runs out to grab a toy, they should turn around to see us playing with toy number 2, not chasing them down for the toy they already have. And the best way to charm them is to make it look like you are having an absolute blast playing with toy number 2. Also, teasing your dog and running away from them instead of at them is particularly enticing. So there you have it. Use 2 identical toys. Start small and throw them in opposite directions, and charm your dog, don't chase. Thank you for watching and happy training!